Hey, how y'all doing? It's me on the road again, so it's just gonna be a quick little video. That's why I'm in the car and everything. But one thing that caught my attention is when I went to the club, and I don't have a problem with the club. I don't have a problem with dancers. I mean strip club. When I went to the strip club, I don't have a problem with dancers. You can find a good woman that also dances. Now, if you're talking to a woman and they tell you that they just want to dance until they can't dance no more, then maybe that's a little red flag just because, you know, I wouldn't want to, no matter how fine you look, I just don't feel like once you start getting into your 30s and 40s, while it's still possible to strip, I mean, as long as you got the body and people want to look at you. But I just feel like at that point, and you're talking about creating a real solid structure with a life partner or a husband or wife, whatever the case is, that's not really the type of career that you want to do while building an empire or building a family with. But besides that, I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing it as one of your first jobs or even just your mid career, midlife, and this is just helping you build toward other goals. You can still be a very high value woman that way, or male if the male's a dancer. But that's that's just how I feel about it. But what I was gonna talk about was, I guess, entertainers and the way they view, I guess, males. Now, there's all different types of customers. Like, I'm the type of customer, if I ever go to a strip club, like I did this weekend, I'm usually going just to simply see people dance, because I can go to a regular club and I'm really not going to see people dance like that. It's just, I don't know, that's just kind of the way American clubs are set up. Everyone just wants to look nice or look average, and they just want to vibe, listen to music. They might twerk on their friends. Maybe they'll shake their ass for their nigga or whatever. But other than that, they're not dancing. There's no real crazy vibe that you're gonna get in most clubs that you go to. So the best place to just chill, relax, and see females dance or males dance, that whatever your case is a strip club. So that's what I'm going there for. I'm going there for entertainment. I'm going there because I'm just trying to vibe, and that's it. I'm just relaxing. I'm not going there trying to feel some type of way about a dancer. I don't need or feel like I'm desperately want to take one home. I don't need the attention of a stripper. I'm just there for the entertainment. Now, there are other customers there that will go to strip clubs religiously. They might feel like they're forming some type of relationship with a dancer. They might feel like their best part of the week, or whatever the case is. They're really investing in this dancer because that might be the only person that's actually talking to them nicely or on a romantic level. Even though it's not that serious for the dancers, they're really not. Um, I mean, they don't mean none of that shit. I mean, yeah, they're gonna tell you some things about their life. Could be true. Could be lies. Either way, they're just gonna make conversation with you. But at the end of the day, it's about the bottom line. It's about the money, and that's cool. I have no problem with that. I don't go in there broke. If I'm going to a strip club, I'm gonna have 100, 200, whatever dollars I feel like spending that night, and then go in there for however long I feel like being in there, feel like I'm entertained, and then I'll leave. It's nothing to me. So my issue is when you have dancers or entertainers who feel like they're entitled to I guess make a certain amount or get it treated a certain type of way. Now, as long as you're treated with respect, of course, that's pretty much all it should come to. It shouldn't be where I don't care if you know me from high school, Snapchat, whatever. When I'm coming in there, I'm a customer. You're an entertainer. I don't. I only owe you for services that you're providing me. Just like if I had a company, I'd only be, you know, giving you services, and you would only owe me whatever I gave you. So with that being the case, I just don't like certain types of energy where people feel entitled just because they might know you on some type of level. It doesn't even have to be deep. Hell, we could have even maybe you're a dancer and you went on a date with someone. That's cool. Whatever date y'all had, that has nothing to do with when that dude comes in the club and sees you dancing. Because at that point, he's coming to your job and you're supposed to work if he's, asking for your services, asking for a dance from you, whatever it is. Just because you know him, don't mean you have to treat him as if he's not doing enough for you or he should do more for you just because you know him. Because if it was some dude that you didn't know, you're going to be extra nice. You're going to try to get on his good side. You're going to try to just get a dance from him or whatever. But when you know the person, it seems like you're gonna you know that you can pressure them more into doing more for you, or maybe you pressure them more so that they have another chance at you on maybe like a second date. But whatever the case is, I just don't like that type of energy. Again, there's all types of customers, so there's probably guys out there that you can press them. You can be like, oh, this and that, the other. You need to do this for me. Come on. I want more dances. Stay longer with me. All that type of shit. And that's if a guy's willing to do that, then more power to you. Make that bag. But when you have other customers like myself who just you can simply tell they're there for the entertainment, they're not lusting over anybody. You just treat them respectfully. That's it. Just treat them respectfully. You don't have to treat everybody the same. I mean, everyone doesn't need to be worked. Everyone doesn't need to be hustled. So that's just one thing I noticed. And I did meet some pretty good strippers there. They were nice, greeted me when I came in. If they wanted to give me a dance, I said sure. You come correct, I pay correct. Simple as that. And then I go back to chilling. Just there for the entertainment. That's it. So that's how I feel about being in strip clubs. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with being a dancer. You can still be a very respectable type of woman that deserves a high value man, depending on how you carry yourself, how you carry your business, what your goals are in life, financially, how you keep your emotions in check. Can you separate your job from your emotional state? Because whatever bills you have or whatever money that you are trying to make from dancing, don't bring that into this dude that you're trying to talk to on a friendship or even romantic level. He might be concerned about things that you might be stressing over, but that doesn't mean that you have to press them on him like they're supposed to be his problems. Like, no, that's not how any relationship really works. It's only in an actual partnership is when all your goals and problems align to where if you lose your job or he loses his job, that's when both people need to be like locked in and think, how we gonna figure this out. Too many times females come in with their financial problems but still expect the dude and them to come up with a solution together. I don't understand that. Whether we just met, whether I done took you on a date or two, whatever problems you got going on, that's your shit. You need to handle that. And the same for guys. And if that those problems are too much for you to handle, or it's taking too much of your time and attention and focus, then you probably shouldn't be dating. You probably shouldn't be trying to add someone into your life romantically if you're not even in the right state of mind to handle in a romantic relationship. So that's just how I feel. Whether and that goes for anybody. You can be a dancer, you can be whatever the case is. If you're not financially ready to be in a relationship, don't try to bring someone else in, because that's one is definite recipe for disaster. And it's, to me, the way I look at it now, it's low-key disrespectful to a high-value person, a high-value man. If I meet a female and she's already talking about these type of problems she's dealing with, I'm looking at her like, wow, I mean, she's going through a lot. Yeah, you can sympathize with her because maybe she lost her job and it wasn't her fault. Or maybe her baby father, who she picked, isn't doing what she thought he was going to do for her, so now she's short on money or whatever the case is. Again, I can sympathize with you, but that's not my problem. You know? I'm just trying to get to know you and trying to build with you. And when I say build, I'm talking about build a connection. Not connecting to my bank account, build a connection on an emotional level. So whenever you meet someone, do not bring that stuff up. Do not bring your financial problems up. If anyone does that to you, they're really not caring about you. And they're not ready for anything romantically. That's females and males. So that's just the biggest red flag that you need to pay attention to when getting to know someone, when meeting someone. But yeah, that was just something I noticed this weekend, and it was on my mind. And I just thought maybe someone else can relate to being treated that way at a club, because I kind of like threw me off when that happened, because I was having a good night and shit like that happened, and then I'm just like, what is going on? You know, I'm in the club, I'm chilling, I'm giving multiple females opportunities to come up to me and get a dance from me, because again, I'm the customer. You're supposed to be doing the work. You're supposed to be doing the lap dances. I just got the money. I'm just supposed to pay for your entertainment. I'm trying to be entertained. This is a show. Okay? So when another dancer comes and they either feel jealous because I'm giving other females dances, or they don't feel I gave them enough money, or I gave one dancer 2 dances and I only gave this dancer 1, don't be mad. Just move on to the next male, you know? Or maybe do something special that'll make me want another dance from you, whatever the case is. Because just showing up, being naked in the club, that's nothing special. All the other females are naked. And I've seen tons of naked females before. So you just being naked, it might be very impressive to some men that don't see females naked at all or often. But without, like willingly. There might be males out there that see females naked via porn, escorts, whatever the case. But the men that are high value, that have females in their life, that are accustomed and used to having interactions with women on a romantic and sexual level, aren't going to be super impressed by a stripper just being naked, just being present. Again, we're there for entertainment. We're there to see you do things that we don't usually see females do on the regular, unless it's like, you know, in videos or whatever. But like live in person, we're not gonna see lap dances on the regular. Like, females just don't be doing that. Hell, females barely be twerking that much in the club. So yeah, you being a good dancer, that's the entertainment for us. Just dancing, you know. Yes, when when we're in that mode, and especially if we're drinking already, of course we can get turned on by you. That's common sense. But that doesn't mean we are thirsty for you. That doesn't mean that we really care that much whether you walk away or not, or whether we get multiple dances from you or all the time from you that night. It's whatever, you know. It's it's not that big a deal to us high value men. So again, just respectfully treat us differently. Treat us like you would want to be treated with high value.